So what was the first investment you made into kitchen jewellery?
The first investment was probably actually just like creating the first initial masters pieces, which cost a lot more than you think. So you've got to get a mould, you've got to do like a few of them for like markets and stuff like that. And website, actually, that was a pretty big one. But I tried to do it myself as much as I can. You could probably see my website is quite badly done.
No, I like your website.
Do you?
I also like your branding. Did you do that
Oh
yourself?
yeah, that was a really good investment. She is amazing. She's like I got a girl.
Yeah.
So I like kind of drew out kitchen.
Yeah.
And I was like, kind of want it to be a bit wobbly, red, white, yellow. Well, she actually threw in the yellow. She's called Minna Town. She's really good.
Yeah, nice. And like, where was the first place you started selling your jewellery?
I was selling my jewellery actually on Instagram through just like word of mouth, and then it was markets. Salad Dave's Market was my first market at the kitchen.
I've seen those. They're like popping off big time.
They're done really well.
Yeah.
And they're really good. It was a really good market.
So do you do like one of those like every so often, or is it?
Yeah. In fact, I feel like I keep missing the application date. I want to do one soon with them, hopefully.
So before starting kitchen, I know you mentioned you worked in jewellery beforehand. Did you actually make jewellery yourself? Did you have those techniques to be able to bring it into set, or did you just learn it all from scratch?
I mean, I've been making jewellery since I was about 17, and I went to college for years. Instead of university, I did jewellery college, and then I worked for jewellers up until I started kitchen.
And how much of your time is actually spent making the jewellery versus like shipping, packing, shopping?
It's a lot of shopping.
Website, admin, social media.
It kind of depends on whether the piece is like just bespoke or if I'm making something that I've already got like a mould of.
Yeah.
But I'd say admin to bench work is probably 30-70 to 30% bench, 70% admin, and actually like running around, picking up materials, meeting other like clients.
Yeah.
Doing stuff like that. So,
That is, I didn't actually realise that would be the statistic, to be honest.
It's not as much, but the thing is like it depends on how much I'm selling the piece. At the moment, I'm spending a lot more time in here, so it's actually probably more 60-40.
What's something you did in the first 6 months that you would never do again?
I think giving away discounts to so many people was probably a huge mistake, because people don't expect that constantly.
Yes.
And still do.
Yes. How did you get a stranger to buy a piece of jewellery? Like, I know when you start things like this, it's usually like family and friends, but like, what was the first like stranger buy? Somebody you didn't know?
It kind of depends on who you count as a stranger, because you've got like word of mouth through. Yeah, I guess that. So that would probably be through Instagram, getting like a message, and you're like, who are you? A requested message.
Yeah.
And you're like, who are you? And they're like, can I please have a beans ring? And I'll be like, who the hell wants to buy a baked beans ring? But obviously they do. And obviously markets. You had like people, strangers coming over.